hundreds of Russian missiles and numerous thousands of Iranian kamikaze drones. At any moment, the terrorist federation can resume energy terror against Ukrainians. And all this with just one bloodthirsty goal: to leave millions of peaceful residents in the rear regions of Ukraine without heat and light.
I don't understand why light in Kiev. Light, no light. I don't understand this.
But for any aerial threat in the Ukrainian sky, there is a corresponding threat. So let's figure out together who, with what, and most importantly, how the Ukrainian sky is being protected. To begin with, it should be noted, air defense is a system of anti-aircraft defense, which includes many detection and destruction means interconnected with one goal: to eliminate any threat in the sky. When it comes to air defense, it is always a system that consists of anti-aircraft missile or artillery complexes, and the complexes, in turn, consist of smaller elements: radars, launchers, missiles, anti-aircraft guns, command posts, and transport vehicles.
How does this system essentially work? Radars effectively detect targets at quite long ranges, starting somewhere around 250 kilometers, right? After that, the routes of these targets begin to be tracked and transmitted to the fire. That is the means of destruction, which include, on one hand, fighter aviation, and on the other hand, anti-aircraft missile systems, such as...
Interestingly, to protect the sky, an air defense system does not always need to directly shoot down aerial targets. Sometimes, mere presence is enough for enemy aviation to be afraid, to enter its operational zone. This is exactly what is happening now in Ukraine. The enormous losses of the occupiers' aviation from the first days of the invasion have significantly limited the growth of aircraft in flights. Since November 2022, alongside the White House, the Ukrainian sky has been protected by the Norwegian-American NASAMS system. The main tactical weapon of this anti-aircraft missile system is a battery consisting of 3 platoons, 9 launchers, each capable of firing up to 6 missiles, 1 NTAS optoelectronic guidance system, and 3 radar stations. Interestingly, on the front lines, modern air defense radars are used not only for detecting and destroying aerial targets, but also as an assistant for guiding Ukrainian artillery.
Some stations assist our artillery, like HIMARS, in combating enemy targets. That's it. They detect the missile systems, the launch sites of multiple rocket launch systems.
The key weapon of any air defense system is its missiles. NASAMS uses AMRAAM missiles, which belong to the air-to-air class. These missiles were developed by the American company Hughes Aircraft. The air defense system has a combined guidance system. That is, initially, the flight is carried out through command inertial control, and later active radar homing is engaged. The tactical characteristics of NASAMS are as follows: engagement range from 2.5 to 40 kilometers, target altitude from 30 to 16,000 meters, response time 10 seconds, deployment and redeployment time of the system from 3 to 15 minutes, target speed no more than 1,000 meters per second. Perhaps this surface-to-air missile system can be called the most pragmatic of all the options. At one time, NASAMS was developed under the concept of minimal costs, maximum efficiency. Despite the significant advantage in terms of cost, the export price is about $65 million. It, along with the American Hawk and the German Iris-T, is not capable of combating ballistic missiles. In the event of a ballistic launch, the older siblings come to the forefront, the American Patriots and the European SAMP-T.
Only these two systems are capable of working against ballistic targets, that is, against Kinjal missiles, Iskander missiles, and also against KH-22 missiles.
The peculiarity of intercepting ballistic missiles lies in the direct hit of a missile on a missile. While the munitions fired from most anti-aircraft missile systems operate on the principle of self-detonation, destroying the aerial target only with fragments.
An enemy target is flying, an anti-aircraft missile approaches to a certain distance, detonation occurs, and the fragments hit this aerodynamically designed target. If a ballistic missile is hit by fragments, there is no point in it. It will continue to fly vertically and hit the target. This is the main difference. That is, it's the hit-to-kill principle. Destroying with a direct hit.
You have to pay for the uniqueness and indeed effectiveness, including against analogs like the Kinjal. While the cost of a single shot from an average air defense system does not exceed approximately $1 million, launching a single Patriot missile costs approximately $3 million. The main characteristics of the American Patriot are as follows. With a weight of 912 kilograms, the maximum and minimum interception range is from 3 to 80 kilometers, and the interception altitude is from 60 meters to 24 kilometers. Moreover, up to 8 targets can be engaged simultaneously. To date, the Ukrainian military has already successfully integrated the Patriots into the existing air defense system of Ukraine, which, before the start of the full-scale war, consisted only of Soviet S-300 and Buk missile systems. Another crucial step in preparing for the very harsh winter was the Pentagon's Frankenstein project, which was extremely aimed at significantly providing Ukraine with as many air defense systems as possible, as well as extensively collaborating with Ukraine to develop new air defense systems and also adapt Soviet Buk missile systems to American AIM-7 missiles. Furthermore, this collaboration was in order to successfully and effectively enhance Ukraine's defense capabilities.
Well, this is quite but positive information because there are a huge number of such missiles in the United States warehouses. However, the old Soviet missiles for the Buk, after intensive use of this complex, because it is a mobile complex, it operates both within the country and near the line of combat contact. That is, the ammunition supply for the Buks is not infinite. Therefore, it is necessary to look for some kind of replacement for them.
As we can see, the Ukrainian air defense system is not standing still. Cruise missiles, airplanes, drones, ballistic missiles, and even Kinjal missiles face serious resistance in the Ukrainian sky. But unfortunately, all this only concerns the rear cities of Ukraine. At the front and in frontline cities, the enemy's aviation has a significant advantage. Cabs and aerial bombs fall by the dozens daily on the heads of residents in frontline areas. But against this weapon, or more precisely its carrier, there is a counterbalance, the transfer of which will take place soon.
How are they used? A Russian fighter approaches with bombs to a distance of 30 to 40 kilometers, drops this bomb, which then follows the GPS to the target, and then it turns around and leaves. That is, it doesn't come close. The border is closer to the line of combat contact, closer than there at 25 to 30 kilometers. If we get the F-16 with missiles at 150 kilometers, we will be able to strike Russian KAB carriers.
Friends, that's all for now. Don't forget to write in the comments about which types of weapons you would like to learn more about. Also, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so you definitely don't miss any exciting new episodes of Arsenal.